Hi everyone, how y'all doing tonight? It's me, Laura. I'm back. Sorry it's been a while, just a lot going on, which I'll get to a little bit later. But I wanted to check in and say hi and see how you all were and show you what I've been working on and what I finished. And I have a few things as far as stash enhancements. I've been having a lot of stash enhancements. I need to slow down. Let's first start with my works in progress. My whips. This is my Doctor Who bag. In this I'm working on a few Ammies for my niece for Easter. And she has this thing that she likes these, she calls them the big eye toys, but they're the new Thai Beanie Baby toys. They have huge eyes, so I guess, well, that's why she named it the big eye toys. But I had bought her one for Easter already that is a giant unicorn. But she was here in my house for Palm Sunday, and she saw it because I forgot to put it away, and I gave it to her then. There was no way she was gonna not, fight me on it. So I gave it to her. Not a big deal, but now she wants a boy unicorn, because this was a girl unicorn. And I couldn't find one. I've been searching the internet. I've been searching the stores, because I actually bought it for her in Michael's. And was it Michael's or AC Moore? I don't remember. It was one of those. But they didn't have a boy one. So I searched the internet and I found a pattern, a free pattern on Ravelry for this. It's obviously unicorn, but I've changed the colors. It's going to be a white body, but light blue and medium blue. And I changed the hook size of it, because this X for 3.5 hook, and there's no way it was going to be small. I wanted it to be big because she wanted another big doll, so I changed it to a 3.75. Not that it's going to make that big of a difference, but it does sometimes. The only thing I don't like about the pattern, it's a little bit weird with the way it's written. Instead of saying like one single crochet in first stitch, then increase like 2 kind of in the next, it just says increase in every 6th stitch. It's very weirdly written, but it's a free pattern on Ravelry. It's really cute, and I'm hoping it comes out that cute. Yeah, there it is with purple. But it's for a 5-year-old. If she don't like it, she'll forget about it the next day. I've also been working on a doll for myself, because I think it's the cutest little thing ever. I made 2 already, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see it. But I have one of them with me right now. The other one I had given to the person who ordered it, who wanted it. But I'm making Betty the Hippo. Another free pattern on Ravelry. I have it in my other Doctor Who bag. Catching on is a theme. And I'm making the body in this yellow. This is Loops and Threads Butterscotch. I thought it would be cute. I've made 1 leg so far. See, I label. That's how I keep track, because if I don't assemble it as I go, I'm not going to know. But that's the gray for the foot part, and there's the leg. I like the way it's coming out. This calls for a 3.75 F hook, and I want it for myself to be a little bit bigger than the one that comes in the pattern. So I changed it to a G 4.25 hook, the boy hook. I don't use Susan Bate hooks. But yeah, I have that bag. And then I've been on a big shawl kick, and that's what's in here. This is the shawl bag. I don't remember if I showed you this one or not that I'm working on, but it's in, this is, I believe, the Red Heart Boutique. I can't talk tonight. I'm sorry. I should not be making a video. This is the Red Heart Boutique in the colorway of Parrot. This is the worst skein I've ever worked with in this yarn in the boutique. It just, first of all, yarn vomited when I pulled the center pull, and then it was in several different pieces. So I don't know if I didn't weigh it. I should have weighed it when I realized that, but I didn't weigh it. And I didn't know if the skein was broken apart and they just added more to it, or if it was actually broken apart and they didn't care and they just skeined it up like that. I believe those are my only, yeah, those are my only started whips. I have others in project bags that I haven't started yet. Mostly dolls, because everybody's been asking for dolls lately. I've been asked to make a Winnie the Pooh doll, and I found a free pattern on Ravelry. That I'll have for the I'll have started for the next video. But my sweater, I only did one row, so it's not really noticeable. I haven't really had time to work on that because I've been working on my temperature blanket and the dolls and the shawls. I'm having a lot of fun making the dolls again. I stopped for a time being because it got to be a little tedious with stitching them together and piecing them together really. But I learned a way to do it as you go along, and it's been working for me so far. I don't even know. I don't know what I just lost my complete train of thought. There's so much going on right now behind the scenes here. Which I'll get to in a minute, which is why I'm so discombobulated. Stash enhancements. Let's do stash enhancements, because who doesn't love stash enhancements? I signed up for the Reddit gift exchange. Twice a year, they have this thing called Reddit Gifts. It's a website, redditgifts.com. I don't know if some of you've heard of reddit.com. It's pretty much just pop culture and things like that, but it gives you info on and memes and things like that. But a lot of celebrities do Reddit interviews where people can, like the everyday person like me and you, can correspond with them in a chat room and they answer questions and things. But there is a website affiliated with that called redditgifts.com, and twice a year, sometimes 3 or 4 times, they hold specific gift exchanges. I check the website monthly because I always want to sign up for different exchanges. Right now I'm signed up for the snacks exchange and the yarn exchange. Well, I signed up for the yarn exchange, and the drawing was, I believe, on St. Patrick's Day, and you had until April 2nd to send the yarn out. What it is, it's a Secret Santa. It's like a random act of kindness, but it's Secret Santa. You have no idea who's sending it to you. None whatsoever. It could be someone from Australia. It could be someone from down the road. You really don't know who's sending it to you. And I thought that was kind of cool. But last year I did the magnets exchange. They do magnets, comic books, Doctor Who, and that's the other one I did, Doctor Who. Action figures, snacks, cookbooks, books, posters, keychains. You name it, they do it. Well, this year was the first time I signed up for the yarn exchange. I was kind of scared because you just never know, like, who you're going to get. And I, fortunately, got a yarn snob. And the last video, I showed you. I showed you the yarn I gave her. But mine came. So, I want to show you what I got. She got me, now, when you fill out the questionnaire, they ask you what's your preference in yarn. I really don't have a preference in yarn. So I said pretty much I'm willing to work with anything. And I really am. And but they said for specific reasons, list your favorite shop to buy yarn from. Well, there is my favorite shop on Etsy called XrayAnn. The Etsy shop is XrayAnn. I linked to that on my profile on Reddit, that my Secret Santa gets to get info on me. And she actually went to the site and bought me some. She bought me the mini skeins, which I cannot wait to use. I don't know what I'm going to do with. It's fingering weight, but there is 5 skeins, and each in a different shade of blue. It's fingering, so I may... It's not fingering for socks, though. So I may make a hat with it, in all honesty. But it's different shades of blue. And she actually is a fellow Doctor Who fan. Now, my name on Reddit is Crocheting Whovian, just like my YouTube. And she took that and went with it and got me TARDIS colored yarn. I love this. But this actually, because I've bought yarn from this company, I know the price limit that we had. This actually exceeded the price limit. But that's not all what she got me. She got me also 2 skeins of the Loops and Threads Wool-like, which I cannot wait to make socks out of. I think I want to make socks. I don't know if I want to make socks or make a sock yarn hat, but I love this yarn. I've been actually eyeing this yarn in Michael's, but was intimidated by it. But she got, and it's so soft, and I passed the squeeze test. It really did. So she got me these 2. She also got me 2 sugar and cream cotton yarns in the colorway Batik. I thought these were cute. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you the colorway of the Loops and Threads. The colorway for this is mauve. Oh, and this is showing the exact color. It's beautiful. I love it. I love reds. I like those deep colors. And she got me 2 skeins of Red Heart Boutique Unforgettable, which I've been obsessed with lately for the shawls, and in the colorway Polo. She also handmade me, well, not me specifically, but she handmade and gave me a set of wax warmers, which I can't open. See? The scent is sugar cookie. So nice. I actually was going to burn one tonight, but I didn't want to break it up without showing you guys first. So she exceeded, like, beyond expectations completely. It was unbelievable. And I'm very happy that with what I received. See, I'm still tongue-tied. Yeah, so I signed up to be a regifter. Now, what a regifter does is there are bound to be people to sign up and not send. And it's not fair to the person who they were supposed to send to. So what a regifter does is they put their name in there and they're selected to send to the people who didn't get it. So I signed up. I was like, you know, I'll do it. I don't care. You know, I like that sort of thing. I like to give more than receive. So I figured I can make someone else's day, and I signed up to do it internationally. Because you can do it, just stay in the United States or North America. You don't necessarily have to go to another country, but I signed up to do it internationally. I just wanted to be what fair is fair. Now, I also bought myself a lot of stuff here. Only 1 skein of yarn. I actually have another skein coming. This I bought because it's the colorway is Vincent and the Doctor, which is absolutely positively my favorite Doctor Who episode. Well, one of 3. But this is my favorite Matt Smith Doctor Who episode. And I got it from the Yarn Tree UK on Etsy. I follow her on Instagram. And she did an update on her Instagram on what colorway she did. And she did this one. And I actually commissioned this one because she had it only in sock. And I wanted it in DK. Because I want to make myself a nice hat with it. So I have Doctor Who. I'm thinking, actually, in all honesty now, I've changed my mind. I think I'm going to make a doll with it. Just so I can have the Doctor in bed with me every night. Don't tell my husband. But the premise of that episode is the Starry Night painting. And I decided that I needed this. And this exactly looks like the Starry Night with all the different shades and tones in there. I love it. And it's so soft because it's superwash merino DK. And it smells so nice. It's 100 grams, 225 meters. I think I could get something decent, a doll out of this. A decent doll out of this. So I have to find the perfect pattern for it. I may actually make a Doctor Who doll out of this. There's plenty of patterns for free on Ravelry. I have so many in my library that I haven't even used, but yeah. You know, sometimes they get intimidating. Well, now here is my obsession with project bags. I have so many project bags and not enough projects to put in them. So I decided I'm going to start putting projects in them obviously they're a project bag, that's what you do, but I decided that I'm going to queue them. And I'm going to have the project in the bag with the pattern and the yarn I'm going to use. And as I empty one project, I'll store that bag and bring up the other one. Like I have right now a few over here, like right here. There's two projects there's a project in here, and I believe this is another doll. Yes, this is another doll. This is for a another hippo that someone else asked me for. And this is another doll too. Yeah, another hippo. Opposite colors, both blue tones. But I decided that that's what I'm going to do. And, but yeah. So I bought more project bags. I have like 6 more here. Not even. No, I don't think that many. But here is one that I fell in love with from Barry Gibson. I believe that's his, I don't know. Sorry, Barry, if I said it wrong, if I did something wrong, I'm sorry. It's late and my brain is fried, but I absolutely love this bag. And this is going to be my new go-to for hats. This is going to be my new hat bag. It's so cute. And, you know, this was technically my first package from the UK. And the yarn, the Vincent and the Dr. yarn that I bought was from the UK too. But that doesn't count. This one was the better one. I love that bag. It's going to be my go-to for my hats, always. Speaking of, I have another whip here that I just completely forgot about. Here is another bag. It's Doctor Who. It's got all the doctors in it, all the way up to the newest Doctor, which is 12, somewhere around here. Right here. It's upside down, but yeah. That's the 12th. 10 is my Doctor. 10. David Tennant. It's huge. It's a huge bag. Perfect for the bigger projects, my blankets and stuff. And it's lined with satin. Who knew? I don't know. I didn't realize you could line a bag with satin, but I don't know anything about that, so you can't really go by me. I bought this one from Kicks and Giggles on Etsy. I have another one coming. It'll be here by the end of April. You order it, and she makes them to order. She puts the style, the fabric she has on her Etsy shop, and I say she, it could be a boy, I don't know. And there's several different choices to choose from. This is the extra large drawstring, and you could request a tab with a safety pin for your stitch markers, and that's exactly what I did. But I have another one coming, and I'm not telling you what fabric it is, but it is not Doctor Who, so you're going to be shocked. Yeah. This is another. I've been waiting so long for this bag because she had carpal tunnel surgery, and she's been going through a lot of things personally, but I've been sitting back, and when she updated her Etsy shop, I jumped right on it because not only do I love this fabric, but the size of the bag I love. It is a jumbo project bag. This is big enough for my sweater. And the yarn, I absolutely love it. It's from Yarny Bag Lady. I think her Etsy shop is under Kathy Napoleoni. Kathy, if you're watching and I said your name wrong, I apologize. But yeah, I'll link. You all know Kathy, I'm sure. We all have the same crowds here, but she, anything owl, turtle, or monkey, you guarantee a sale from me, or Doctor Who, but that goes without saying. You're guaranteed a sale from me, guaranteed, because I cannot pass those up. So when I saw this in the shop, I had to have it. I had to. There was like no questions about it. Now, onto these two. I bought these two from the same person on Etsy, and one's slightly bigger than the other. This one, it's from Sock Knitting Mama on Addicted to Sock Knitting on Instagram. I'm not quite sure. I think her Etsy shop is the same thing. I gotta double check, but I'll link it if anything. And this one, it's London. My dream in life is to go to London. I want to go to London. I want to go to Cardiff. I want to go to Wales. I think Cardiff is in Wales. I'm dying to go to Ireland. Dying to go to Ireland. I want to do that whole area, but mostly I want to do the UK. I want to go to Scotland. This is another reason why I love watching the Bakery Bear videos, podcast rather, because they have that favorite places to knit spot, and it helps me see everything and brings me there, and I love it. And my dream is to go there. That's the only place in Europe I really want to go. I'm Italian, and I don't even want to go to Italy. I don't know. But I saw this bag, and I had to have it. I had to. So, I ordered it. It's a decent sized bag, but here's the thing. She sent skeins, little mini skeins of yarn, which I'm going to put aside because I'm giving them to someone. But, yeah, it's yarn samples. And here is the other bag I got from her. I don't remember if I showed you this or not, but it's Doctor Who. And in this one, she also sent more mini skeins of yarn, which is going to the same person. Mini skeins. I actually like this yarn, and I'm thinking of ordering it for myself. Preposterous. The name of this one is Preposterous. I remember that. I actually really like this one. This is 80% merino and 20% nylon. Hand wash, air dry. It's 2-ply. It's only 10 yards, so it's not really much I could do with this, but I like it. I think I'm going to order it. Oh, my husband's going to kill me. But it's fully lined. It's got the little handle. I love them. I love them. Yeah, and that's it for the Stash and Handsomes. I think I have enough. I actually ordered 4 project bags from Erin from Gimme Yarn 418. I ordered 4 today when she opened up her shop again. I ordered 1 Doctor Who one, the exploding TARDIS that I've been wanting, and that I got and the person screwed it up. 1 Disney Princess, which I think is adorable. 1 of her only zippered ones. I have a thing for the zippered project bags now. And her little Notions pouch, which goes with this project bag that I had gotten from her last week. So I think my project bag collection is complete, but it's not complete yet because I managed, that's right, me, XrayAnn Concert, managed to get one of Kay Jones's from Bakery Bears project bags. I am super, super, super excited. Super excited. She had 2 updates last week, and one was at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I am. I'm in New York, so it's Eastern Standard Time. And then one again at 3 p.m. at Eastern Standard Time. I set my alarm for the 4 a.m. when I set it for 3:54 or something like that, just so I could get up and sit in front of my computer and try to get it. I had one. I had one in my cart. I was checking out. It was there. But in the midst of me checking out, someone had bought it. So I lost it, obviously. And she only put up like 5 or 6 at that point, or maybe 4. So I said, you know what? I'll wait till the 3 o'clock one. And in my mind, I'm rationalizing it. Like, well, people are working, you know. They won't be home. You know, it's 3 o'clock my time. What are the chances of someone in England actually getting it or wanting it? Blah, blah, blah. I tried to rationalize it in my head. So I went back to sleep. And I woke up that morning and I set my alarm again for 2:55 p.m. And here I am sitting in front of my computer talking to Heather about other things. I don't even remember what we were talking about. And I said, hold on, I'll be right back. And I kept refreshing and refreshing and refreshing and refreshing her Etsy shop. And finally they came up. And the first one I wanted with the red lining and the red zipper, someone bought underneath me again. And I realized at that moment what the problem was. I was sending it to PayPal. Can't send it to PayPal. So I just picked another one at random, and it was a black zipper, black lining. Well, not black lining, but black zipper. Whatever. So I paid for it with my credit card that I have on Etsy. I didn't send it to PayPal, and I got it. I was like, I stood up and started doing a dance. I was so excited. I messaged Heather on Facebook again, and I was like, you'll never guess what just happened. Complete excitement over a project bag. Don't ask. No idea why it was like that, but I could not. Like, I was just weirdly excited. I even posted on Instagram. Can't believe how stoked I am over a project bag. And I took a picture of my computer screen saying, you have purchased blah, 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 not yet delivered. Then I took another picture of the email, the screenshot of the email saying that your bag is out for delivery. I don't know, but I'm going to tell you, when I get it, it's going to be like locked in a like glass case. Probably won't use it. I'll probably treasure it because it's from the Bakery Bears. But I got one. It's so stupid. But yeah, so I have that coming. The 4 from Erin. Hopefully those will come soon. I don't know. I have the one from Kicks and Giggles. I think that, I have another skein of yarn coming from the Yarn Tree, UK. I'm not telling you about that one yet. That one's a secret. Yeah, I think I have one more project. I don't know. Now I've lost track. That's not good. But yeah, but hopefully I'll have the Bakery Bears one by next video, because tomorrow will be a week, and it takes about a week, hopefully, to get here. And yeah, my contest update. I'm running a contest, and I believe 4 people have entered it, which is fine. I don't have many followers, so I'm not expecting many of you guys to enter it. But I decided that on April 17th, because today's the 2nd, April 17th, I will do the drawing. And it will be in that video. I'll make a video that night. I'll do the drawing that night, and I'll post it on Instagram who's won. And I'll give an update via video on that one too. But yeah, if you're interested, sign up. I'm actually giving away 5 to 2 separate people, 5 Doctor Who buttons. And in case you didn't see that video, here I am. Look at me. I think I'm so full of myself. I'm assuming that you guys saw it. Sorry for the noise. I'm trying to get the bag that has the buttons in it. I should have had them out already. I have a crafting basket over here that I keep all my whips in. But yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I'm giving away to 2 separate people 5 of these Doctor Who buttons that are handmade. Okay. Now, in each button incorporates the sonic screwdriver and the TARDIS, and yeah, that's about it. For 2 separate people, and I'm also including something else in there, but I'm not telling. Shh, it's a secret. This, like I said, the 17th. Sorry, brain fart again. The 17th, I am holding that, and so far, like I said, I have 4 people who entered. If you're still interested in entering, leave a message below. Message me on Instagram. Find me on Facebook. Do whatever. Stalk me. Find me at home. Whatever, call me on the phone, email me, whatever, and tell me you're interested, and I'll enter you. I'm going to use random.org to come up with it, and we'll take it from there. Now, you can live anywhere. I'm not holding it just to the United States. If you're interested in the buttons and you live in Brazil, I'll send them to you in Brazil. If you live in Italy, France, England, anywhere in Europe, Australia, Africa, which I don't think you'll be watching me if you're in Africa, because I think you got bigger fish to fry over there. I could be showing my complete ignorance, and I apologize if I am. I don't know. Yeah, so just sign up below, and I'm saying a lot. Whew. Sign up below, and I'll choose, and it'll be fun. I'm going to try to hold a contest every month now. I'm going to say, the person who made the buttons, which is XrayAnn Yarn on Facebook, she does not have an Etsy shop. She does not want to hold it because she doesn't hold stock in things. She just makes them, puts them up, and if someone's available, or she mostly does custom orders. So I'm working with her on a few other things, on stitch markers, Doctor Who related stitch markers, because my channel is all Doctor Who. Now, I mean, I may do other contests here, but right now I'm focusing more on the Doctor Who because I'm a Crocheting Whovian. Wow, I forgot my name for a second there. I should just hang up my hat tonight. Yeah, but I'm working with her. I'm gonna make up some. Next month is gonna be stitch markers. It's gonna be definitely stitch markers, and I don't know if I'm gonna make them Doctor Who because we're working on bow ties and fezzes, which if you're in 3D glasses, if you're a Whovian, you know what those are. If not, they're just the bow ties and fezzes is what the 11th Doctor loved to wear, and because bow ties are cool. And the 3D glasses is the 10th Doctor, David Tennant, my doctor. Those are something that he's famous for. Yeah, so next month I'm definitely going to do stitch markers. The month of May, we're going to have a contest for stitch markers. But right now, the month of April, we're doing a contest for buttons. 2 people, each get 5. If it stays below 5 people, I'm probably going to choose 1 because for the 10 buttons, because I don't know. I gotta think about that more. But yes, so just enter. Like I said, call me, text me. I was gonna say beep me. Wow, I'm back to 1999. Text me, call me, email me, message me, Facebook me, Instagram me, whatever. Whatever your means of getting in touch with me is, and just tell me you want to be entered, and I'll enter you. And that's it for that. But I want to show you my I really only have with me right now 1 finished project. I had made 2 of these, but like I said, the other one I had to give to the person because they came to get it. But look at you. Its name is Stormy. I named it Stormy the Hippo. It's like it's made out of loops and thread. This is Bernat Super Value. I'm using that for all the feet on all my Amis. And the color, I don't remember the color. I don't have the ball band, but this is Loops and Threads. And his name is Stormy with the brown eyes. So, yeah. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with him yet. I believe I'm going to give this one. I had made the first one. This was actually a pattern from a mystery crochet along I was part of in August or September. Not quite sure. It was a Facebook group I was part of. I don't remember. I think it was August. Yeah, it was August because I started doing this around the time where I was I was a moderator of a Google Plus group. Yeah, it was before my surgery, so it was probably August or July, maybe. I don't know. But I made the original one, and it was all gray. It was gray, dark gray and light gray. And I gave it to my niece, who one night she was here, and she would not stop crying. And I named it, I actually named it Clara. Most of my dolls that I make are named after Doctor Who characters. I'm just teeny weeny obsessed. Clara is the current Doctor's companion, and I named her the other hippo, Clara. And my niece, Mary Elizabeth, still calls it Clara, and she sleeps with it every night. This one, I named Stormy after Stormageddon, another Doctor Who character. And this one will go to my new niece that's due in June. Oh, I said July. June 25th she's due, and I figured I'd get a start on those. And I posted it on Instagram, and one of my neighbors who lives down the street, and I'm pointing that way because that's down the street, saw it on Instagram, and she fell in love with it, and she asked me to make it for her in purple. So I made the exact same one in Loops and Threads again, and it was in lavender. The color was lavender. Yeah, that's about it for finished work. I really didn't do much this week. I have so much going on personally. My husband's grandmother is 94, and she's sick and in the hospital. So she's been in the hospital the last almost 2.5 weeks, and we're getting ready because she doesn't qualify for a nursing home, but she doesn't qualify. She qualifies for the nursing home, but not to divulge into too much personal information, but it will completely deplete her liquid assets, including take the house. And my in-laws still live in the house. They live in the apartment below her, and not that they're being greedy, but they don't see the home taking it, because my husband's grandfather, I should say, worked very hard. At points he was working 3 jobs just to keep that house, and they don't want to lose it to that. So there's no mortgage on it. So again, divulging into too much information, but she's fit to come home. My mother-in-law is a DNP, which is a doctorate in nurse practitioner, and she's going to help take care of her. They're going to hire a around-the-clock nurse from an agency, and we've been there taking care of things because we have to move stuff out, get rid of a lot of stuff, because she's coming home and we have to make room for the wheelchair and the hospital bed. So my mind's been there, and that's why I've been gone for a little bit, and that's why I'm all cloudy and keep losing my train of thought. But she's okay. She had a series of TIAs, which are pretty much just mini strokes. She's 94. Her heart is fantastic. Her lungs are fantastic. She just has a little bit of brain, I guess, problems, but she's okay as long as she remembers. She remembers who I am, but she doesn't remember that George and I are married. She was crying to me and George Monday. Today's Wednesday. It's Wednesday late night. I want to say Saturday. She was crying to me and George, who's my husband, if in case you didn't know. All upset because she was going to miss our wedding because she's in the hospital. I got married in 2012. She was there. She danced on the dance floor in her wheelchair. She was there. So she's starting to lose her marbles. And if I lived to be 94 and I still had the amount of marbles that she has and the amount of fight and tenacity that she has, it'll be good. But so that's where I've been, and that's what I've been doing and dealing with. And we're cleaning out her apartment because my husband's aunt lives with her, and she's a bit of a hoarder. And I mean, she's a high-end hoarder. If anyone knows what that means, it's pretty much that she has a lot of designer things, Hummels, Lennox, things like that, and there's more than one person could have. She gave me alone 4 Lennox tea sets, so it's, if that, and she still has plenty more, if that gives you any inkling on how much she has. But we have to get rid of all a lot of the stuff that's in the way and things like that, so I've been helping her do that too. So I've been pretty much exhausted by the time I got home, and I wasn't in the mood to do a video. And I apologize for keeping you guys. I hope I didn't lose too many followers because of that. I'm up to the question and answer part of my video, which I'm going to do every week. So leave your questions below. Instagram me, text me, message me, however way you talk to me usually. Leave it. You have a question, leave it. I'll answer it. There's no question that's too... There's no question I won't answer. Let's just put it that way. And the only question I got this week was on Instagram from Song of Joy. Now, Song of Joy is my best friend. Her name obviously isn't Joy, but she is a remarkable singer. She's got talent beyond belief. She is a fantastic artist. She is an all-around just great person. And I'm surprised she asked me this question, but I'm surprised she didn't know it. But yeah, my best friend Carrie. She asked me, what's my favorite thing that I've made so far? That is beyond a doubt the easiest question I can answer. It's twofold. I have my very first blanket, which it's on my bed, so I can't really take it off because my husband's technically in bed. It's my first corner to corner, which I posted. If you follow me on Ravelry, you'll see it. And I could probably post it again on Instagram, so you could see it again. It was in fresh lilac, loops and threads. Took me a month and a half to do, but that is that's my favorite big project. For favorite project overall is this. My Little Pony Dr. Hooves. My Little Pony has a version of a doctor. It's called Dr. Hooves. Cute, right? And this is him. I made him. The pattern is not, it's a paid for pattern on Ravelry. It's like $7. It's because the thing is huge. There's a lot of work to it. It's not easy. And I actually, the hair and the tail are not supposed to be made this way. They're actually actual stitched. I just couldn't. By the time I was done with everything and seaming everything and doing everything, I just said blanket, and I did it this way, which is still cute. And I still sleep with him every night. I snuggle with him. That's how I have the doctor in my room, in my bed with me. Yeah, so that's my absolute favorite project that I've done. It was a pita. And if you don't know what pita is, Google it. And I'm not talking about the food. I'm keeping this PG. It was, I will never make another one. As much as I promise my best friend, Carrie, I will make one, I don't see me doing it anytime soon. I'm sorry, Carrie, I love you, but I don't see me doing it anytime soon. My next major project that I'm going to do, as far as a doll is, besides the ones that I have here that are on commission, I am going to be making a adipose. And adipose is a Doctor Who, technically villain, but I really don't consider them a villain. They're just pockets of fat, technically. I'm probably boring you all with all this Doctor Who stuff tonight. That's my next Doctor Who Amy that I'm probably going to do. I want to make a TARDIS, which I don't know if you all know what the TARDIS is. The TARDIS is a blue police telephone box from the 60s. Yeah, well, I'm sure you did, because I have so many things, project bags with the TARDIS on it, that you actually know what it is now. But yeah, I mean, that's it for me this week. I have my brain is fried. I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking. I'm just taking another look. I forgot to mention this. My hat pattern is out of the testing phase. I'm trying to figure out how to get it on a Ravelry. However, if you are interested in it, I will email it to you if you just leave me your email address down below, or however way you talk to me. If you crochet and you have worsted weight yarn and I or H hook, you're golden. Someone asked me to do a tutorial video. I don't see me doing one of them because I record this on my iPad, and I think it will be awkward because it will be like, it'll be opposite. It'll be like a mirror image for you. And I think, especially for some beginners, like the person who asked me is a beginner, I think it will confuse you. So my pattern is pretty well written, and I mean, if you want it, I'll give it to you. And this goes for any beginner. I'm not speaking of you specifically. I'll give it to anybody, and if there's questions, you just ask. But I gave it to a few people in a crochet group on Facebook that I'm part of called the Hodgepodge Crochet. Best Facebook group out there. And I'm an admin for a group. Speaking of which, I'm an admin for the Yarn Lotto USA group on Facebook. Every month we do a lotto, and we have 3 winners from 3 separate categories, and yeah, so I'm an admin in that. Me and, I don't know if any of you remember Latrice from the Google Plus group Lumaholics and Lumatics Rake Club. She's the owner of the Lumatics Club, but she's part of Lumaholics. She's the other admin on Facebook. Yeah, we're having fun with that. But I tested my pattern on in the Hodgepodge crochet group. It's the best best Facebook group out there. And I recommend, if you're on Facebook, look it up and join it, because the owner, Tanya, she writes phenomenal patterns, and they're on Ravelry on the Hodgepodge. There's a few. KT and the Squid is in there, that another person who writes phenomenal patterns. They're mostly clothing, like sweaters and vests and cowls. Kimberly Goodenough is in there. She does blankets, awesome blanket patterns. There's a lot of pattern writers in there in that crochet group. I highly recommend that one. And if anything, I'll link it below. If I remember, I'm probably not going to remember this. It would probably be after the fact, because I'm going to set this to upload and go to bed. Because it's almost 2 a.m. here. I'm a night owl. I don't go to sleep right away. I'll go to bed and read for 2 more hours now. Speaking of books I'm reading, I'm not reading anything too spectacular. I'm in book 16? Sizzling 16, yes. I'm in book 16. No, I'm in book 17 of the Janet Ivanovich, Stephanie Plum series. I only have like 5 more books to read of that series, and then I have to wait till November for the newest book to come out. Because I've been back and forth to the hospital with Grandma and helping my aunt, my husband's aunt, with the house, I haven't really had time to read, or read anything of substantial. I don't even know where I'm going with that. Yeah, so I've been, like, it's been taking me a while to get through this book. But, I hope to be back on track once Grandma gets home. Because once Grandma's home, she's going to have the home health care, and I won't have to help clean the house as much as I am right now and things like that. I need water. Sorry. Yeah, I believe that's it. I'm looking. Yeah, that's it. But if you, like I said, questions, every week I'm going to do questions and answer segment, my contest, and my hat pattern. If you're interested in any of that, message me below, private message me, Instagram me, do whatever, and we'll get it from there. But until then, I am so sorry that I am like tonight, because I really shouldn't have done a video. But I've missed you guys. I've missed you a lot. Yeah, so I hopefully will get another video out to you mid-week next week. I don't see why I wouldn't. Oh, well, I don't know, because my niece will be here for the week. She's 5 years old. She'll wipes me out. Yeah. Okay, yep, that's it. I'm done. I'm just rambling, and I don't know why. You all have a good night, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is by you, and I will be talking to you soon.